Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Or I should say good evening here in Rwanda. Good evening, yes, good evening. How you all doing today? Yes, this is Spirit Journey, and today is April 17th, 2024, and the time here in Rwanda is 6:42 p.m. Yes, had something to had something to eat. Labby boy ate already. Yes. Oh, we had a good day today, and it came to my memory today. Yeah, I want to dedic- dedicate dedicate. I can't pronounce it right. Dedicate um, this live stream for my little girl, my little Shih Tzu. Um, Yeah, she passed away January 2, and today is the anniversary that uh, she entered my life. Yes, I remember that day. Now, I'm going to be talking about other things too, about my stay here in Rwanda, what I did today. But I want to, the first part of this to just give a shout out to my little baby girl, Lilac. Yes, her name is Lilac. Yeah, she'll always exist to me. Yes, Lilac was my Shih Tzu, and I had gotten her. Yes, and I did get her at a pet shop. Yes, I did. Well, anyways, it was love at first sight when I saw her. She was a tiny, tiny little girl. She was tiny for her breed, and when I held her in my hands. Um, She had licked my hand. I said, I'm taking her home. Yeah, she wasn't a dog that really like smothered you with kisses and everything. She was a refined young lady. To me, she was, and she was just so adorable. Yeah, she just had for me. I just want to just hug and kiss her. And I liked her little head. The little Shih Tzus, they got like a little round little nugget on top. I called her my little peanut. Yeah, she was my little peanut. And very sweet. And yes, very stubborn too. Yes, no lie. Shih Tzus can be very stubborn. She didn't like to walk even when she was a little puppy and adulthood. But I felt I understood her. I feel I understood her. I understood how she communicated, and she really wouldn't bark much. She only bark when she wants something, you know, like she'll bark in the kitchen, like I'll be in the living room, and she'll be in the kitchen, she'll bark, and that was a bark of "Mommy, you need to fill the water bowl." I just understood her. I understood her. Yeah, so what I did today in memory of her, um, yeah, I went to her burial location, and I had Labby with me, and I had her collar, and I rested it on where she's buried, and I just talked to her for a bit. Yes, yes. Oh, Father, I miss her. I miss that little girl. Yeah, she went through a lot physically. She went through a lot, and I think her last day, she just, I think she was saying, "Mommy, I had enough. I'm going home." So I wish I were there when she passed. Yeah, I was when I got the news she wasn't well, I took the earliest flight I could. Yeah, I was just getting over the COVID, and yeah, she had passed away when I was 3 hours into the flight. Yeah, that was a long, long flight. I think it was over 20 hours I was flying. Yeah, that's my baby girl, boy. And I got to the place where she passed away, and I held her in my arms. She had a towel wrapped around her, and the doctor there placed her in my arms. Oh, my baby girl. Yeah, I didn't have the heart to look at her in the face, so she was actually faced away from me. Interesting. When I approached yeah, she was in a cage. It was a filthy place. Really angry with the place that where she passed away. It smelled like urine, brother, when I think about it. But I held her in my arms. I had gloves on, rubber gloves. Um, and she was already past, I think, over 24 hours by this time. Uh, yeah, she was, there was really no weight to her. Like, I held her in my arms and she had no weight. Yeah, she lost a lot of weight. Yeah, I have a lot of anger and resentment to the people who were supposed to watch over her. But Lilac, you went your way. I love you always. I love you always, Lilac. There was no one like you. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like when I brought her into my life. I had Lily, yeah, my baby girl Lily. She passed away also. She passed away 5 days after Lilac. And yes, may she rest in peace as well, my darling little Lily. Yeah. But with Lilac, well, I got Lilac to be Lily's playmate. Yeah. And it was really cute one day watching them play. Uh, Lily had ran up to Lilac and bit her, grabbed onto her tail with her mouth and dragged her underneath the couch. It looks, it looks so cute. Oh, it was adorable. Yeah, they had an understanding, the two, Lily and Lilac. And I had Lily and Lilac. Well, Lily I got first, and then about let's see, I got Lily in late January, then let's see, April. Okay, so it was 3 months later. 3 months later, I got Lilac. Yeah, because Lily was getting bigger and she needed more attention and play. And at that time, I was a student, and I thought it would help Lily. Yeah, the two got along very well. And yeah, I brought Lily with me to see Lilac. When I got her, I wanted to make sure that they will get along. And when they licked each other, something I think that's what happened. They licked each other. I said that's a good sign. And then I brought her home. Yeah, yeah. So I wanted to make sure that they would like each other. And then I brought Lily home. And then I had to set up everything for Lilac. And then I went back to the place by myself and brought her home. Yeah, I was nervous to bring her home, and because a shop is one place, but in your home is something else. But yeah, it turned out well. I was very shy, very very nervous back then. I'm a little nervous these days, but it's all good. Yeah, that was my baby girl, baby Lilac, my little peanut. Now I think about her. Wow. Yeah, no other dog like her. She was really sweet, and um, I wanted more for her, for Lilac. Um, she was very tiny, and that people like she was afraid. She was very timid when it come to walking outside. She didn't like loud noises, the sound of cars, and she was afraid to go in the direction where there's traffic, car traffic in New York City. She was always like that. So I would I when I by the time I got that stroller that many of you know about, I had purchased a stroller. I think it's 2021, and I would ride my dogs, all three of them back then. We would go to Central Park, to the Ramble, place called the Ramble inside Central Park, and when I got there, then I took them out of the stroller and we would walk. Yeah, and yes, yeah, uh, yeah, yeah, I got that to try to prevent things from happening to her. I just wish I was more, would have been able to protect her more. And I did the best I could. But yeah, Lilac, you were the best. You were so good for me. So good. And thank you for letting mommy hug you and kiss you and everything. And yes, Lilac would let me know, Mommy, I had enough of hugs and kisses for now. Yeah, Lilac also liked her quiet time. And yeah, so I would put it down and give her space. Yeah, I just understood her. I understood her. Yeah, Lilac, may you rest in peace. Yes, today is the 14th anniversary when you were in my life. Yeah, Lilac passed away January 2. Oh, I miss you. Yes. And I miss you too, Lily. Lily, you're my girl too. Lily, you were my first. You were my first little girl. Yeah, my little girl dog. Lily was Lily is a Havanese. And may she rest in peace also. Hmm. Yeah, and so you guys, yeah, me and Lavender, we're here. We're in the house, and yeah, Lavender is slowly recovering. I hope he has a full recovery, and his what do you call it? His autoimmune condition is reversed. Whatever what it is, that he'll be healed completely. He's very different now, ladies. He lets me carry him in the sling. He loves it. He's really mellow now. Um, I let him get some exercise and walk about a little bit. Yeah. Um, I wish all three of you were here and be able to see and experience Rwanda. Yes, I miss you all, but I feel you're in a better place, and things happen for a reason, and I hope it was God's, maybe God had a higher plan for you, and maybe the Creator knew that it wasn't going to be a good match here for you. Boy, I wish you were here. So yes, Lilac, may you rest in peace. Mommy loves you, and happy 14th anniversary. You popping into my life. Yes, forever. So, okay. So now what I want to talk about, I want to talk about a little bit more about Rwanda. Yeah, I was doing a video yesterday, and I noticed at towards the end, I was I was getting really sleepy. And so my apology, because I see it's really something. I do the walking, and then I come back and I get something to eat. And I get sleepy after like an hour or so. Yeah, I guess my body is trying to tell me, you're not a spring chicken anymore. You're not 20 something. You are 61 years old. and you're feeling it. Yeah, I am. But I do want to walk and get my exercise in. I like that. But when I'm done and when I get home, boy, I start to feel it. Boy, I get really tired, and I like having my legs up on the couch. And when I was doing the live stream yesterday, I started feeling like I started like forgetting what I was, in the middle of a sentence or something, and I felt like, wait a minute, I forget what I was going to say. So, so my apology with that. Let's see. Yes. So, what was my day like today? I yeah, I took a little different path today. My walks, me and Labby boy. I carry Labby in in the sling. He seems to really like it, and we took a nice adventure. We first went to the that dirt road that is uh, right near the street that I live on, and facing north. And it was nice. I was a little bit more daring today, and yeah, I have to upload the video. Yeah, I forgot to do that. I did. I uploaded though an early morning video when the sun was just about to, sunrise. It looked beautiful. So I hope you enjoy that and look at that. Yeah, Rwanda is very beautiful. Um, and the early morning walks is the best time because the weather is very cool. And so I said, I want to take it. I want to go down that road. The north side of the valley. And so I got to see a lot. And I was able, yes, I got to the other side of the hill. Yeah, Rwanda has a lot of hills. And so the hill that I live on, like I'm more facing the south side of it, but the north side is less developed, less housing, but they're picking it up. They're doing a lot of construction there on the north side of the hill, and also facing north. You can see the farmlands, and I'm in love with those farmlands. It's really beautiful. I love the peace and quiet. Um, and so yes, so today I got further down on the hill. Yes, and I took a little video clip of it. It is it was just so amazing. I um, I really want to do more walking. Um, the farmland is really amazing, and yeah, and you know what else? I know. Well, like when I was going down the hill, there was a section. Yeah, me and Lavi, we saw a little cow. Well, I should say big little cow, And there was a man with his, the cow herder. They carry like a little this stick, and it's to guide them, make sure they don't go, you know, too far over, whatever, or to have them walk, to pace their walk and everything. And I was like, not that I was afraid of the cow, but I was concerned and I didn't want Labby to walk to walk at the cow because before there was a group of cows. I think I might have told you this story, and he started barking. So when he didn't bark, and I was like, wow. So I thought like, wow, he overcame his concerns about cows, whatever. And I was so proud of him. I pet him. I said, oh, good boy, good boy. And but the area looked very familiar. I said, wow, yeah, because the area where I saw the cow, it looked very familiar. But it turns out that yeah, it was familiar. The road that I took, see, there's two separate roads, and they're like the entry into those roads, the road, I'm sorry, is maybe 15 to 20 minutes apart. But evidently, that the roads curve into each other. Yep. And it's like, oh my goodness, because so I went in the first row, and then um, I didn't. Let's see, how did I do it now? I think it was today that I did went all the way down. Wait a minute, it's either today I did it or yesterday. I did do the little video, so I can just remind. Yeah, my memory isn't it awful? My short-term memory is not the best. But either way, I did capture some video. So it was either today or yesterday. Either way, it was fantastic, and I was really excited going pretty much all the way down in the valley. I mean, I could go a little further. I said, I could maybe do that on another day. But basically, I did the whole um, north side of it. It was fantastic. I just find looking at this paradise, it's something. They like, the media will call only certain places paradise, but it never refers to any place in Africa as paradise. I would say that the media really downplays certain places. And then my actually being here, living here, um, is really nice. And this is a type of paradise. The people here are very friendly. Um, it the um, economics can be, is challenging for many here. But the people, but in spite of that, the people are pretty nice people. I enjoy it. So so me and Larry, we went to that part, and I said, let's visit that French school. So I had to exit back. That's the only way I know how to get to each location. I just reverse my track and then go the other way. So that's what I did, and and that's when I realized, that's when I realized that the roads connect those two roads, even though they're far apart. The entry, because I see the same guy with the cow. I was like, oh my god, that's the same guy. And then Larry starts to bark at the cow. Could you figure that out? What is good? See, Larry could be unpredictable. Well, usually he barks at big dogs. He's always been that way. Um, so I thought when he didn't bark at the cow the first time, today's visit, I thought he overcame that concern, and he clearly saw the cow. So go figure about all this. Yeah, I find it very fascinating, people, to go and do these walks in the morning. I mean, I'm so blessed by doing this. I do have concerns because of the strays now, the stray dogs. Sometimes when I'm walking on the those dirt roads, sometimes I see dog footprints, and when I see that, I go in the opposite direction. Yep, I just don't want any problems with the dogs. It's really interesting though. The people, like yesterday when I was walking, I was near the French school. There was a stray dog that was running alongside this motorcycle with a passenger on it. And I stopped. I said, "Oh my God, that the dog without a leash." I was pointing, and a young man there, he thought nothing of it. He said, "Oh yeah, it's okay, it's okay. I'll get the dog." I get it. And he was throwing rocks at it. He got to shoo it away. Yeah, they're kind of bold here. The people when it comes to these stray dogs. Yeah, I just don't want to risk anything with my little baby. That I'm scared for my dog. And again, I don't really know these dogs, and sometimes dogs could be very territorial. And if you have a little pooch, and you don't know whether they're going to mesh well. I don't want to get be in someone's territory and my dog get attacked. So that is my fear about it. But I was very thankful the young man shooing the dog away. So yeah, that was yesterday. But today, um, realizing that it's the same, well, the two opposite roads uh, um, uh, joined at some point there, and yeah, so I'm learning as I go. I enjoyed it, boy. It's like it's such a newness about it. It's so refreshing. The air is really really nice. Yeah, the people seem pretty very laid back. See the north side of the hill. It's more rural and they just seem really, I really like them. And the opposite direction, it's more, more money. It's more developed. I like the other side better. Yeah, I like the north side better. It just, it's just like a fantasy for me. And I hope to see more and more, go on more explorations here. It's so fantastic. So then, when I reached the school, yeah, yeah, they didn't have the guards at the entrance, so I didn't go inside. But when was to return to go back home, um, I saw the young man that gave me a tour of the school. Yeah, yeah, I was like some feet away from um, the road that's perpendicular to the school, and he's on a bike, and so we greeted each other and a little small talk, and he said, "Yeah, you can continue going, taking the road. It joins the main road." I said, "Oh, really? It does?" I said, "Okay." So I'm just thinking it's just maybe a 10-minute walk. No, no, it wasn't. But it's all good. And again, it was still early in the day, and I was feeling good. So let me tell you about this walk that we did. Yeah, so Lavi is, he's behaved, you know, and no problems being in this sling. And so we're on our journey, and yes, people will watch. Yes, people do stare. People do watch. Um, Yeah, I had my boots on. I had these red boots, these rain boots. Yeah, in Rwanda, we have a lot of grass and tall grasses and a lot of dirt. And even in the dirt roads, we have insects that are in them, and the dust could kick up when you walk, and it can get inside your shoe, and you can get bit. Yes, yes. So I knew I wanted to go on those trails and everything. So I said, I'm going to wear my boots, my red boots, rain boots. Yeah. So, yeah, so I was walking on that road that's perpendicular to the French school, the elementary school. And it was fantastic. And the people are pretty friendly. Yes, they do stare. And you just wave and say hello. And it is a novelty having the dog with me. Again, the dog is in this sling, and they're just curious. They're really curious. So at one point, um, I'm walking on this road, and a dog, a big dog, no leash, just one of those stray dogs, walked right past me, and I kind of froze in my tracks. And I know I had a scare. Yeah, I had a worried look on my face. And there was two women, young women, um, to my left, and they saw that I stopped and were concerned. And um, again, we um, I don't really know their language, but she could she gestured, keep on going. And then I was going to say, oh no, no, no. Then I showed her. I said, look, I have a dog. I'm pointing to my little dog. I said, is it okay? Is it okay? Because the big dog. Ah, and then she just gestured like, hurry up, move forward. Don't go, don't turn around. So I continued walking with them because see, at first it wasn't that many people around me initially. It was just a few young people, and then all of a sudden I am surrounded by kids. It was a lot of yeah. It was, honey. It was so much fun. It was like a convoy. Yep. So just like with a handful, that's like five people. Then all of a sudden, it's like a convoy of people, a whole bunch of little kids, and they were walking to school. You had a mommy having the baby strapped on the back. Oh man, I was feeling really. I felt like the power walk, and the lady that gestured, for me, hey, keep on going, come with us, type of gesture. I was very appreciative, and I admired the spunkiness of the people. Again, it was a whole convoy by this time. It was a pack of people all around me, and we all walked in unison, just going straight. And I thought it was a powerful, powerful, powerful moment in my life. Um, and I felt like, boy, how is that these people aren't afraid of these stray dogs? The stray dogs, they're big. I mean, they were undernourished. They were very skinny, but they're tall. Uh, yeah, I would say like a medium big dog, and they come up to like your hip. Yeah, and I don't think the dog saw that I had the little dog with me because it was in the sling, and I had this shawl on to cover the dog. So yeah, and then right when the first one passed, and then like 3 seconds later, another one, and they're all walking together. I thought, oh, shoot, two of them. Yeah, I was, and then the judge just kept on going on their business, and I said, okay. And then that's when I really started noticing, hey, we have a convoy here. And it was fabulous. And the kids were really excited. It's like the kids came out of nowhere, they were all walking together, and they were curious about the dog and everything. Yeah, it's like, it was just a powerful moment. These power walks, boy. And it's like there's power in numbers, people. There are powers in numbers. And yeah, those two weren't going to attack any of us. It was a whole pack of us. And I was very appreciative. And after a while, I'd say, wow, this road is really kind of going, and going. I thought it was going to be a short distance. But I said, I'm feeling good. I'm with a lot of people. Hey, I'm sure I'll be able to get home. But yeah, it was okay. The road led to this major, this fork in the road, and it's the road going to Kabuga, this market, like halfway there. And so I knew. So once I got at that fork in the road, I said, I said to myself, oh, I know where I am now. I'll just take the other side of the road, the fork, and just do a reverse back up. So it worked out very well. It worked out very well, and I returned home, no incident. And then I was able to prepare my meal for Labby and everything. And I was so proud of him today. And so I gave him extra meat. Yeah, yeah, I gave him extra meat today. He's such a good little boy. But I just want to again give my thanks for the people of Rwanda, um, being there for me and being brave and willing to help me out when they see that I'm scared of the stray dog. Yeah, I don't mess with stray dogs. Yep, especially without a leash on. Um, and I think these were the same two dogs I might have seen with the cow herder. Yeah, it looked like the same dog when I think about it, because there were two dogs there and they looked alike. So I guess maybe this is the neighborhood dog that kind of goes about, and they seem a little timid. They frighten easy, but I don't know. I'm just that way. I'm very fearful for my little boy. I don't want anything to happen to him, people. Yeah. So, anyways, um, yeah, it was a good moment today. And then I returned home. And after I had breakfast, I had a little nap. And I said, I want to go I have to get some provisions. So I got this, I don't know what you call it. It's like a carrier. They use it at the airports. Put your stuff in and you drag it. It has the wheels on it. So I remember I had that. I said, hey, I really want to get some stuff. I don't want to have to take transportation. I want to go by foot. Um, you're just trying to save money, people. And let me try it out. And yeah, so pretty much work. Um, I should write a list of the locations where I purchase things. Sometimes, like I might go to a place and we don't have the item, the size of the item I want. Like I buy like in bulk, and I couldn't remember where I bought it originally. I had to get some bleach. I get the 5 liters of bleach, and because I use it a lot and keeping the home clean. Yeah, I feel keeping a clean home, you just feel better about yourself. And having Lavi living with me, excuse me, my little boy, being that he has the caught a bacterial infection. I want to, I sanitize everything. I like to uh, sanitize, the bathroom floor, the the living room area. I could do it a little bit more often, the living room, but if he has an accident, I clean it up and I use the bleaching water. That's just what I want to do, and anything that could help prevent any foreign bacteria to get to him, I will do. So, yeah, I'm very grateful about today. Yeah, I got back home. Yeah, shopping was pretty fun today. I took my time since I felt more confident that I left early enough and it was very cloudy. Yeah, so it wasn't as hot. It can be very hot in that sun because you get the sun direct on you because there's no tall buildings to block the sun. So I said, hey, this would be a perfect moment to do my shopping. So I got, excuse me. So I got pretty much everything on my list and headed back home. Yeah, it was fun. Today it was fun shopping, and yeah, I went to buy some meat. This time I wrote down the location. Yeah, because there's 2 places where I buy my meat, and the 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 first location for the meat, their meat is more tender. The second place, um, it's not the same. Like you boil it or something, but it doesn't get tender. I said, So I said, I hope I can find. I couldn't remember exactly where it was. It's like on the edge of town, near Kabuga. And then I found it. So I'm so relieved. And I wrote down the notes so I won't forget this time. And I wrote the telephone number. So yeah. So slowly I want to really fine tune where I can pick up certain things, purchases, those everyday things that you're going to need for the house. Um, yeah, so yeah, I prefer to if I can just have to shop once a month or something like that, get everything once a month. That'd be great. But but most likely it would be at least maybe 3 times a month. But either way, um, I enjoy the interactions of the people, and I have to really start focusing now. Yeah, um, I want to. I have to make time to um, find a place to learn the language. Yeah, because I know, like, I sometimes really want to interact with the people better, Um, and I feel like this time in my life that to open up with people, to just basic things about myself, or to be able to ask them questions. We're all curious about one another, and I feel like this is once in a lifetime. I feel, and I, at a place I would never think, never. I mean, if I look back, let's say 5 years ago, I would have thought, "Are you serious? Me go over there?" I mean, I um, I wouldn't have believed that I would do that. But it turns out, yep, I came down here. I've been here now. Let's see, consecutively, consistently. Um, was that January 3? Yeah, by January 3, um, to now. So January, February, March. Yeah, so it's a little over 3 months. Can't believe it. It seems longer than I've been. I don't know, I'm not saying that, but I just was exposed to so much so soon. And now things is kind of like slowing down a little bit, and I'm getting more acclimated, and you know, I'm able to navigate a little better. I'm so glad that I'm able to. Um, I was concerned initially because I was very dependent on this particular taxi driver. Yeah, I felt very, very um, dependent, and I didn't want to feel that way. I didn't want that. So, um, so I'm glad I don't. I that dependency is not there anymore, and I'm getting more bolder to do things more independent. Yeah, but I mean, even back at home, back in New York, not at home. But this is my new home. Rwanda is my new home. But back in New York City, um, yeah, I like to explore, just certain places. I like to do things on my own. But sometimes I like to share and do things with other people. So, so we see, I met a few people, and just want to, take things. I mean, when in just everyday contact, you find something. I love to try to communicate. It's they've been treating me very well. I feel like those people in America who are listening to this live stream now, um, hey, why don't you take the plunge and visit Rwanda? Again, it is what it is. But if you like good people, want to be around nature, and make a world for yourself, Rwanda might be the place for you people. Yeah, yeah, the people are pretty nice, and you make an effort to say the greetings and everything. American pen. It's affordable. So you might want to consider a place like Rwanda, especially like if you're like a retiree, a healthy retiree. Uh, this might be the place. So, yeah, that's all that I really want to talk about today that I can think of. Um, had a great day shopping and got a lot to learn about the place and had them again. Today's the 14th anniversary for my beautiful, beautiful Lilac, my Shih Tzu. And may she rest in peace. I love you always, Lilac. And my little girl, Lily. Yes, I hope you, Lilac and Lily, are playing in heaven together. And it would be really cute to see if Lily is pulling on Lilac's tail with her mouth. Yeah, that's so cute. I love you both. I love you both, Lily and Lilac. May you rest in peace and power. Ruff, ruff. Yeah. Thank you again, people. Thank you for allowing me to share my heart with you. And let me know if you have any questions regarding Rwanda and or anything. Let me know. You can just write in the comment section below. Peace, love, joy, and power to you all. Until next time. Bye bye.